Records were broken, history was made, from classic Warner to some Maxwell magic. This is the Digital Daily. A 309-run victory for Australia, which is the second largest margin of victory ever in one-day internationals and the largest margin of victories at a World Cup. Australia's ICC Men's Cricket World Cup campaign is starting to gather some steam. 3 consecutive wins, and up next for Australia, a meeting with New Zealand in Dharamshala come Saturday. An Australia side on the up. Great time to catch up with Shane Watson, because we're going to go down memory lane just for a little bit. Glenn Maxwell, and what an unbelievable performance. I mean, just a few days ago, Aiden Markram broke that record for the fastest World Cup century. Maxwell comes in. Was it reminiscent of 2015, where you were on the other side with the best view of it all?
Oh, it certainly brought back a lot of memories, for sure. I remember that innings, the SCG, Glenn Maxwell, when he's at his best like he was today, it's just he's got the whole ground ready to be able to put the ball away. No matter where the bowler bowls, he's so aware of where the gaps are, where the fielders are, and then his ability to be able to find those gaps and hit those gaps and manipulate the ball into those areas. It's a freakish skill that he's got, and we saw that on display tonight. 140 balls. It's pretty ridiculous, to be honest. So yeah, look, it brought back some good memories for sure, to be able to be up the other end. I know how important that time was for him, and be able to share it with him in 2015, and then to be able to see the sheer emotion that came out of him after the last 12 months that he's had with the injury setback that he had in December, to be able to then come through and do what he did tonight. It's very special for him.
A can you believe it moment. Well, that's what we're going to call it. It is any one of Glenn Maxwell's shots today could be part of your ICC digital collectible. Go to cricktoss.com. We're going to head there and own a bit of history from Delhi. What a ground. It's just produced such moments for us. A bit earlier on in that innings, though, let's go back to David Warner and just his ability out here. He seemed definitely spurred on by the Delhi crowd. What did you enjoy most about his innings?
Just the tempo that Dave Warner's playing. You can see in the last game against Pakistan, he's just finding the bowlers that he can line up to once he gets his rhythm against a bowler, once he assesses the conditions. And then it was just like routine, the way he just went through his middle overs to be able to get through his 60s, 70s and 80s and then cruise through his 90s. So it really shows that he is really at the absolute top of his game to be able to control the innings like he is. There's another special innings from in a World Cup, standing up when Australia needs him.
And did you know he had such moves, those push-push celebrations that he was able to do? Did it inspire you?
It doesn't inspire me, because I can't move that way at all. He's had plenty of practice, Dave Warner, with his family at home. He's certainly got the moves, and you've got to show your assets and the skills that you do have on and off the field, and that's one of Dave Warner's very good skills that he's got. Another
skill in the field, in the deep. How was that catch?
Absolutely, and it's amazing to think that Dave Warner, he's 36 or 37, to be able to still have the athleticism like he does, to be able to jump that high and get the timing right, and then also the balance to be able to not go over the rope as well. He continues to get better and better. So that just shows that with his skill batting wise, and then his athleticism maintaining that, and his fitness, he can continue to go on for a number of years.
Well, one thing you can do is celebrate this 3 wins in a row for Australia. Definitely a team on the rise, and they are headed to Dharamshala next, and so are we.